I would love to know, as a start maybe, what was your first spiritual experience ever?
First spiritual experience ever, I have memories of being about 3.5 years of age, looking up into the sky and seeing a man with golden, this is in a child's language because my mother related this to me, but I still have the image in my head.
Cool.
I've never forgotten it.
Shivers.
Of this long brown-haired man with glowing skin, with a long dressing gown. This is a debate describe. Long dressing gown on, with a golden belt and golden flip-flops, holding a golden book in his hand, talking to me. That was about 3.5. That was, that's my earliest memory. And so there's...
So your first earliest memory, we'll get onto this later, was a godly spiritual experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Yes, my parents were not believers. And so by the time I was going to preschool and at the age of about 4.5 or 5, I would, and I still have memories of doing some of this too, was I'd go down into the, we had a preschool that had a playing ground, and there was the trees, and I would sometimes go down there and just talk to people that I thought it was people, but they weren't, no one else could see them. And my parents thought I was going a bit nuts.
Wow.
And so, unknown to me, my mother and father's genealogy one was Hebrew Shaker Quaker, and the other was into the most vile demonic activated stuff you can imagine, into the Spiritualist Church, into Rosicrucians, into Freemasons, into all of the dark stuff. And once so I've got two plumb lines engaging, two scrolls wrestling for preeminence. And so at about the age of 5.5, my parents took me to someone who was a white witch.
Interesting.
And, who prayed for me and closed that gate down. And from that point onwards, I became terrified of the night. Because all I would see were these things that were dark, that were corrupt, that were horrific, things I used to see. And very slowly from then till about 7 or 8, I would lie awake at night petrified on my bed.
To go to sleep?
To go to sleep, because they would touch my arms and touch my hands.
Oh, that's so gross.
And I'd tell my parents I couldn't sleep with my arms out of bed because they'd tickle me under my arms and wake me up, and it was horrendous. And for me, it was the familiars that this lady positioned to close that gate down.
Wow.
And so I couldn't explain it to my parents. Dad used to sit in the room and they'd go, what are you afraid of? And I'd go, that. And he goes, nothing there. It's just all imagination. And so I very slowly, because of that fear, relegated all of this stuff to the backdrop. And by the time I was 8 or 9, I was scared at night, but I knew the morning was coming and I was fine.